this is Greg. Welcome back to Geek Cheese. Checking the integrity, and by recording, looks like we are good to go. The face tracking on my camera is fascinating. It's tracking my eye and not my actual face. It's weird. But yeah, hi everyone. This is Greg. Welcome back to Geek Cheese. Welcome back to the semifinal action of the Cheese League Baseball Tournament. Got the Gorgonzola Gothams and the Stilton Saucers playing today. Placido Myers on the bump for the Gothams and Jalen McMaster on for the Saucers. This is quite the matchup. Myers, no wins or losses, a very elevated ERA. McMaster, quite the opposite. The series rather, is tied at one game each. So this is game number 3, and we're going to get right into it. And I was outside for like 2 seconds. It is very hot here in the Great Northeast, and it's like I feel like there are insects crawling all over me because it was just so nasty. One thing, while the game loads, I can tell you. Let's see which way I can move. I moved the opposite way. I redid the back here. I showed that off not too long ago, but I redid the back. A little setup there. Got a Stegosaurus, T-Rex. That's pretty much it. That's actually all I did was I switched out the dinosaurs. But that's what matters. All right, Camacho lead it off here for the Gothams. 477 average for him. McMaster, let's talk about him real quick. Got the four-seamer slider, changeup, and the curveball. That's a grounder to Bracketeer. And that is out number 1. Of course, we are at the Corral, folks. Forgot to mention that. First 2 games were at the Founders Field. And now we're back at the Corral. As that one is fouled away. Is this Cashin Camacho up, right? Is that who this is? Oh, I'm sorry. Henry Alvarado? Alvarado. And Alvarado with the base hit. All right. Zeke Bond, 294. The DH here for the Gothams. McMaster, I mentioned his pitch arsenal. Four-seamer slider, curveball, changeup, and the righty, 3.28 ERA entering the game. 3-1 record. And one is slow roller to Bracketeer to Batista, and that is 6-4-3 double play. So Batista back at second base. Interesting. He had a really rough game the other day. Everything kind of seemed to hit off his glove. Anson Caldwell's going to step in and lead things off here for the home team as Myers takes the mound. Roller to Jacobs, and that is the first out. Demetrius Spencer steps in, 297 average for him on the tournament. Four-seamer slider, curveball, screwball, forkball. That is what Placido Myers has. That is a base hit in front of Camacho in right field. One out base knock gives the Saucers a base runner. 459 there for Mass Schaefer. Trying to adjust the microphone. All right. I have work to do. Got to work on work. So I'm trying to get this game in before I start doing that. Just spent 9 hours there, so why not put in more time? Yeah. That is a hit to Alvarado, to Jacobs, and then to Franks. 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. 4, 5, and 6, the heart of the order up for the Gothams. And Arlo Franks looking for some fans. Yeah, he's not getting any love here at the Corral. Just like to say, how dumb is it that nowadays to work in a place as Arlo Franks does what he does. He hits base hits. Power hitter with no power. How dumb is it to work at a place that has no work from home policy and also you work 9 hours instead of 8 because you have an hour unpaid lunch like it's 19. 53, and we're madmen going to have a cocktail over lunch. Like, that doesn't happen anymore. 8-4. Let me out. Anyway, it's just bitching there for a moment. Camden Anthony stepping in. 184. He has been struggling. He has hit kind of, maybe a little bit better as of late, but nonetheless, 1 out, runner on first. Where it goes. Might have been a little hit and run action or something. There's no speed there at first base. And Anthony down on strikes. As Jacob steps in, number 7 hitter, 471 average for him. And the 1-1. That one is fouled off. 1-2. And now 2-2. Over to Batista at second, and that is the final out of the inning. 4, 5, and 6, the heart of the order due up for the home team. Here in the bottom of the second, Cannon Wilhelm steps up. 293 average for him. That one's fouled away. It's kind of a toss-up series for me, folks, because I really don't know who could win here. Just don't know. I feel like it could go either way. I feel like both these teams are pretty darn good. Maybe advantage to the maybe advantage to the Saucers, maybe? I think they're a lower ranked team, which is interesting. That's a base hit up the middle while I was yammering on. Puts 2 on, Gabe Peacock up, third baseman. And nobody out here in the bottom of the second. It's that screwball. And into right field, that's a base hit, so that loads the bases. With Les Batista up. All right, bases juiced. Full of spacemen. And 0-2 on Batista. Infield drawn in. They go home, and that's all they're going to get. But they do get the run out at home. Leaves it scoreless. And now Lowry steps in. Are they going to play the infield then again? No, they're going to play double play depth. So looking for the double play to get out of this inning. And that's not going to do it. Lowry with a hit into the right field corner. Very dark down there. Camacho throws, and it is a bases clearing double for Lowry. And the Stilton Saucers take the 3-0 lead. Rear bracketeer hits one down the left field line. Lowry charging home. It's going to be an RBI single. 4-0 now. Saucers lead it with only 1 out. And top of the order up now. Caldwell's 0 for 1. And forgot. And that is in it gets all the way to the wall in this very, very large left center field. So that's going to put. He makes it. Caldwell with an RBI triple. 5-0 now. The Saucers lead it. I was going to text Joey Provolone. That one's foul. Down on strikes it goes. All right, Matt Schaefer steps in. 0 for 1. We've got a runner on third. And 2 outs. And that is a slow roller back to Myers, and that is out number 3. But boy, did he get touched up. 5 runs here in the bottom of the second. Top of the third we go.
Now back for catcher, number 13, Lindsey Jackson.
Oh, man. Going through some stuff, folks. Some flare-ups and crones. It's been a couple of days. And it's so hot here in the Great Northeast. 1-2. Down to Peacock at third. Across the diamond he goes. Out number 1.
Number 3, Art Michaels.
And here's Art Michaels. 243, 1 homer, 10 RBIs for him. Down on strikes he goes. Michaels has been struggling.
Right field,
I was
number
going to say that.
45, Cashman.
Back to the top of the order, here's Camacho. It's 0 for 1. You know, that 5-0 lead seems like a big lead, but we've seen these teams kind of battle and go back and forth and score tons of runs late in the game, so if I am a Gothams fan, I wouldn't be too worried about that. There's a fly in my face. And that grounder was out number 3. Bottom of the third we go. It's 4, 5, and 6 due up here for the Stilton Saucers. Got my stat sheet over here. That's what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be working on spreadsheets when I stop doing this fun stuff. But spreadsheets actually aren't too bad. Spreadsheets, formulas, Google Sheets, why not? Number 1. If you go to the Geek Cheese website, I believe they're the stats and everything for all the players on these teams. They need to be updated a little bit, but that's a work in progress. Is Geek Cheese website even alive? I don't even know at this point. 2 and 2. And popped up. Malachi Jacobs is there. Out number 2, Gabe Peacock. Steps in. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Oh, man. It's a long ass day. Over to Alvarado, out number 3. If you can't tell, I already can't tell. I'm recording this the day after Labor Day, so just like I should just give you a week off. Week off to recover, get mentally prepared. All right, that is a foul ball. Alvarado at the dish, 0-2. And that one's going to go foul. I believe the Yankees are playing in Detroit today, folks. And that's a base hit for Alvarado. Lowery cuts it off. A single lead off the 4th.
The designated hitter, number 16, Zeke.
And Zeke Bond steps in over 1. And the Yankees are winning. It's amazing once they brought up all these young kids and they started winning. It's like all we've been asking for as Yankee fans. All right. 1 and 2. And now 2 and 2. Ripped right at Batista, and they can't double him up. But good try.
Number 28, Arlo Franks.
Arlo Franks steps in now. He singled his last time up. That's what he does. Arlo Franks, the biggest power hitter in the game, and he does that. And nothing but that. And they don't complete the double play. Franks chugging down the line. Here's Rohan Baldwin, 0 for 1. And a base hit up the middle. So it keeps things alive here in the top of the fourth for the Gothams.
Now batting, center
And
fielder,
Anthony
number
steps in
19,
0 for 1.
Anthony.
Said Anthony looking rattled at the plate. Not really feeling it this year. That one's ripped out, number 3. Let's take a look at Anthony's stats, because it is kind of troubling. Once you really dig into it, it's like I said, it's not good. Where the heck are the Gothams stats? There they are. Camden Anthony. Slow roller to Franks, and that's the first out of the bottom half of the fourth. Lowry steps in 1 for 1, double and 3 RBIs for him. Camden Anthony, 324, 34 at bats, 324 average. 5 walks, only 4 strikeouts. No homers, 4 RBIs. In 11 games, not terrible. Ooh, way inside there to Lowry. And that one's fouled away. 2-2. Down on strikes he goes. Big hook. Gets him. Yes, Bria Bracketeer steps in. 1 for 1 with a single. So let's talk here about Cedar Myers, because he's still in. 56 pitches here, bottom of the fourth. He's still working away. And there's a strikeout. Now, if he's going to do that for you, he's going to eat up some innings and maybe throw a quick inning here or there. Really gets up to the bats, then to make something happen. Right now, the Gothams haven't really done much. That could change. This Jacobs with a hit into that very, very deep left center, and it's a leadoff double here in the top of the fifth. Here's a Lizzie Jackson. 0 for 1. I believe that was Jacobs there at second base. And swinging at the first pitch foul. And the Jericho block behind the plate. McMaster, 55 pitches here. Top of the fifth, and Jackson goes down to strikes.
Now batting, third baseman, number 3, Art Michaels.
All right, here's Art Michaels. Talked about his struggles. He's 0 for 1 today. Runner at second, 1 out. Slow roller. Batista bare hands, fires. Is out number 2. Runner does move up third. And that brings up top of the order, and Camacho is 0 for 2. And a slow roller, and they waste the opportunity. Leadoff double gets all the way to third, but they can't score the run. Bottom of the fifth we go. Top of the order for the Stilton Saucers. Caldwell tripled his last time up, has an RBI. It's 5-0, folks, here in the bottom of the fifth. Oh boy, just kind of waved at that one. And that one too. And it brings up Spencer. 1 for 2 with a single. I was just going to say, I feel like there's a pitching change coming. And that brings up the southpaw, Cade Reardon. One and 1, the lefty hurler out of this bullpen, 7.36 ERA. Over to Michaels, out of number 2. And Schaefer steps in. He's uncharacteristically 0 for 2. Lefty on lefty matchups here. Hoping to pay off for the Gothams as get Schaefer to pop out at home plate. That's out number 3. Real quick, bottom half of the fifth. To the sixth we go.
Now back, the second baseman, number 7, Henry Alvarado.
Here's Alvarado, 2 for 2, 2 singles. Looking to get something going here for the Gothams. They've been very, very quiet. And 1 and 2. And now the 2 and 2. And a base hit. So, 3 singles. Again today, that brings up Zeke Bond, who's 0 for 2. That's a ball inside 1 and 1. No real threat to run there at first base, as that is a strike. Inside 1 and 2. Down on strikes goes Zeke Bond.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And that
number
brings up
28,
Franks.
Arlo Franks.
So 1 out, Arlo Franks at the plate. And hits one right back to McMaster, to Bracketeer, to Wilhelm. That is your 1-6-3 double play. Bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 2 up for the Stilton Saucers. Imagine Cade Reardon's going to be back there on the bump. Yes, he is.
That's a strike. That's down.
1 and 1.
No, inside.
And now the 2 and 1.
Right.
2 and 2. And from the difference between this game and the last game is so amazing. Down on strikes he goes. It's like night and day. The last game was insane, extra innings, lots of hits, lots of home runs, lots of just action. And this is just, you know, outside of the bottom of the 5th, or I mean the 5 runs in that bottom of the, was it the 1st, I guess, or 2nd. Just kind of been steady, just a steady pace, but nothing too fancy or flashy. So runner first, 1 out now. Gabe Peacock, and he fouls that one away. And the 1-1. 1 and 2. Down on strikes. He goes.
Number 16,
Les Batista up now with 2 outs here, bottom of the 6th. Here's a strike, 1 and 1. And that one's hit high and far, and it's going to get into that. Oh no! Rohan Baldwin with a nice diving catch out in left center, that deepest part of the ballpark for the final out. And look at that, it'll be Baldwin to lead things off. Top of the 7th, Gorgonzola Gothams trail 5-0. McMaster on the mound, being McMasterful. Is he actually on fire? He is on fire. 1 and 2. And 2 and 2 now. And the full count. Got him chasing, fouled away. Full count again. Baldwin hits that one, and it's gone. Oppo shot. Solo homer, 421-foot shot. 3rd homer, 3rd RBI of the tournament. So McMaster won't pitch the shutout.
number 19.
Camden Anthony steps in at 2. And that's a base hit through the left side. So perhaps the Gotham's bats are waking up
Now batting, the shortstop.
from their
Number
slumber
25,
as
Malachi
Jacob
Jacobs.
steps in 1 for 2, the double. Good speed on the base pass here too. And ooh, a little Sunday hop there for Bautista. It's a 4-6-3 double play, and just like that, Izzy Jackson steps in She's 0 for 2 with 2 outs. I didn't even hear my dog jump down. Holy cow, that scared me. And a base hit through the right side. What's up, bud?
Now batting, the third base
Driving me
number
nuts.
3, Michael.
Michael steps up now, 0 for 2. Two outs, runner on first here in the top of the 7th. McMaster looking to close this one down. This should do it over to Peacock, and that is it. The Stilton Saucers win Game 3 and lead the series 2-1. Let's take a look here at the lines: 1-9-0 to 5-8-0. Of course, that 5-run bottom of the 2nd is pretty much what sealed the deal for the Gothams and for the Saucers. Yeah, good day there from Alvarado, from Baldwin. 4 strikeouts on the Gotham side. Good day for Ventura. 2 for 3. That's pretty nice. 3 RBIs here for Lowry. We'll probably see him in the top 3 spot. No walks, 6 strikeouts. Myers takes the loss, his first loss. McMaster gets his 4th win, and there is McMaster, Lowry, and Baldwin for your top 3. So, like I said, with that win, the Saucers extend their lead in the series 2-1. We return to the elimination hub, and yeah, there you can see it right there, 2-1. That's it for me right now, folks. Gotta go take care of my dog, and I will see you guys next time. Of course, if you like this video, rate, subscribe, like it, all that good stuff, and we'll be back with some more Cheese League Baseball action as I go take care of the pooch. All right, bye.